everybody. On today's Madge Unmuted, we'll be talking about sexy Halloween costumes. I sound like Brenda Vaccaro.
You need a cigarette.
Sexy crab
Talk amongst
costumes.
yourselves.
Talk amongst yourselves on today's Madge Unmuted podcast. Now, it sounds like I gotta go to the bathroom. Hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Madge Unmuted. Hi, I'm Madge Madigan, your hostess. Welcome back. So glad to see you here. Thank you. Madge Unmuted podcast at your service. And with me, as always, is Fitz.
Hi.
My trusty producer. Hi.
What's going on?
Nothing.
What's the haps?
The 411, as the kids say.
You look absolutely fabulous today, I have to say.
Thank you.
Yes.
Remain calm and stay fabulous. Fitz Rockfox Studios for all your recording needs.
That's me.
Audio, video, rockfox.com.
Thank
Hit them
you.
up. You want to do a bunch of stuff? You want to create a podcast, webcast, bootycast, whatever.
Those are extra, but we can do those.
Okay.
Sign a waiver.
Yeah. A release and what's that other thing?
Catch and release.
NDA.
Non-disclosure.
Sure, yes.
Trump's best friend.
Oh yeah, I was to say MDA. That's the
MDMA?
muscular dystrophy.
That's something
Oh,
else.
MDA. Oh yeah, that's no, we don't want that. And that other voice you hear, who's also with us again this week, is Chris Marcotte.
Hey there. How are you?
Hi, Chris.
You look lovely.
Thank you. So do you.
You're so furry.
I am.
I know. Your pussycat sweater.
What's that?
Pussycat
I know.
sweater.
Come
Pussy,
again?
comma, cat sweater.
Come again? Okay.
Nope.
Okay. So yes, we are all here back. We've had all kinds of things going on. I was away, and just so you know, I'm going to be away again
Oh,
for a while.
where are you going?
I'm going up the river.
Without a paddle?
In the slammer.
The big house.
The big house. The Gray
You
Bar
have two,
Hotel. What?
I said you do have two houses, so
Oh, yes.
just go to the big one.
Now, I got to get...
You going back to Kennebunkport for the winter?
Yes.
With
That's our
Mama.
summer house with Babs. So I told you all a while back at the end of August, I got in a car accident.
Yeah, it sucks. It's really been bothering me thinking about you having to go through all that again,
Thank
like with your
you.
shoulder and everything.
Yeah, it's I've been in tears a lot. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
So for those that don't know, in April I had rotator cuff surgery, and which I had this. I had my left shoulder done 5 years ago, and I had the right one done in April. And it's from years of being a competitive swimmer, and then still being a swimmer as an adult for fitness. Although you can see that didn't work.
Wasn't he on Friends? Oh, I'm sorry, that's Schwimmer.
Oh yeah, Schwimmer.
Schwimmer.
That was David.
A competitive.
Schwimmer.
He's a competitive.
Yeah.
Competitive
swimmer.
Schwimmer.
Exactly. He's a
Very
professional
white
swimmer.
teeth. Very
Right.
bright white teeth.
Yes.
Anyway, so
Anyway, so yeah, and it was very extensive, and it was incredibly painful. It was way more painful than the first one.
Yeah.
Because they they detached my
Retina.
my bicep and did all this shit. So anyway, so I'm down in Stamford, Connecticut, visiting my daughters at the end of August, and we're sitting at a light. My daughter's driving. I'm in the front passenger seat, and bam, we got rear-ended. Sitting
Not
at
in
a
a
light.
good way.
Yeah, not in a good way. And yeah, so actually a car hit the car behind us. So it was a three-way.
oh,
Not in a good way. And because I'm in the front passenger seat,
your
so
seatbelt.
here's the
Yeah,
seatbelt,
sure.
and my arm was on the armrest, and I knew right after it happened, I'm like, something does not feel right. And so as soon as I came back after the weekend, I went to the doctor, and they checked it out in x-rays. Well, first the x-ray said, oh, you have a minor fracture in your one bone, and
Not the good one.
no, not the good one.
I'm just going to throw one-liners in throughout the whole
Not the
story.
good one is going to be
Not
through the
good
rest
one.
of the episode. And one of my surgical anchors that they had put in April got yanked out. And so then I went for an MRI.
Not in a good way.
Yeah. And then I went for an MRI, and he's like, yeah, you have like a major full width tear. And at that point, I got a lawyer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm like,
I can't go through this.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to be.
Yeah.
No. It was finally healed.
Yeah.
You could
Exactly.
finally do the backstroke.
Exactly. I could finally, pour beers at the bar again and at least hold a dinner plate, a heavy dinner. Fuck me running. So I gotta get this. I gotta get surgery.
So they're gonna hold this person accountable?
Yeah. They're gonna try and hold everybody accountable.
Yeah, the insurance company they'll settle it all out.
Yeah. And because
they got to pay for your medical
like
expenses.
the claims.
You're going through it all.
Yeah.
over
Well,
again?
the thing that sucks is New York is a no fault state.
Yeah.
Thank you. I couldn't remember the word. And so it's the person's who car you were in. Their insurance pays for the medical.
Wow, wow.
And I said, this better not affect my daughter's insurance.
Right. And it always does.
I was so angry. So, but
Just sitting
then
there minding
they're
your
gonna
own beeswax.
exactly. Oh, so here's another one. And we're gonna get to today's topic in a little bit, which is sexy Halloween costumes.
Oh, it's got to be sexy?
Well, I'm sure we can go off on tangents about things. Sexy, funny, whatever.
Sexy Jeffrey Dahmer?
Ooh.
But some people think that.
I know. It's terrible.
Anyway, at that point, I'm like, so my friends, you know them, an old friend of mine in the business from around here, her and her husband got in an accident like 2 years ago. And she's like, use this guy. He's not, schlocky. He's good.
Hurt in a car?
Yeah, it's not that guy.
Not that guy.
That's not that guy. So anyway, they've been very good. And
Shapiro and Shapiro.
no. Jim the Hammer Shapiro. Who remembers that one? Do you remember him?
The first Shapiro is better than the second Shapiro.
Excuse me.
And Shapiro. Yeah.
Could I have Shapiro and not Shapiro?
Yeah.
Just one.
Shapiro.
We choose which Shapiro that we can use.
Right.
Shapiro A and B. So
So
just
your
a quick
surgery
thing.
Again?
Yeah. So that's what I was getting at.
Here,
next.
local?
Yeah, next Wednesday, October 22nd. Oh, October. Blah, blah, blah. Wednesday, that fucking hurt. October 26th is my redo surgery.
Wow, they got you in there fast.
Can they just pull everything up while they're there? Right?
Exactly.
That's what I
Look,
was
can you get this?
Just tuck it all in. Everything will go that way, but so much.
exactly.
Just like in the back, do this little thing where they turn it like a,
And pull it.
yeah, exactly. Pull it and put it. Like
a
say yes
binder
to the
clip.
dress. Exactly. Put a
binder.
clip
So
on the
Madge
back.
is always smiling. Hey, it's so fun to be here.
Hey, I just got my shoulder fixed. I just spit all over the place. Sorry.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive that you were able to get a surgery, slot so quickly.
Well, it has to be fixed. Right?
They do. Yeah, I could have gotten it quicker because before. Last time I did it, they're like, I think I made this like 3 or 4 weeks ago, and last time they're like, oh, we have an opening next week, because people have stuff that is not an emergency, like like this, or
It's not an emergency, but you
got to get it done eventually, and then they keep putting it off. They cancel, so they're like, oh, we just had a cancellation, or somebody gets COVID.
Right.
That's the other thing. They won't operate on you if you go figure have COVID. So I got to do a COVID test on Friday, and then
under.
I'm back in again.
Under the
Thanks.
knife.
Don't ever do that again.
Under the knife.
Really.
Yeah.
Benihana. That's terrible. That was the sound of a knife,
Dice
not
and
anything else.
slice.
So anyway,
So anyway,
I'm getting my second surgery in December.
that's right.
swear.
2 vasectomies.
Didn't took.
Oh, it didn't took.
It didn't
Getting
took.
his ass sewn up this time.
Oh, for
I
the
don't
love
know
of-
why I said that.
Wow.
Sorry.
Oh my
Wrecked him.
goodness.
Damn near killed him.
Oh my goodness.
No, that's a rector. That's where the priests are.
Rectory.
So anyway, today
Rhymes with vasectomy.
we're going to talk about
Something more pleasant.
something more pleasant. So I won't see you for a while.
When are you going to trick or treat?
I'm going to trick or treat.
In the hospital bed?
I'll be all drugged up
Yeah, just have
next
people bring
Halloween.
you-
Oh, I'm coming to your house then.
Drugged up Halloween.
I'll be handing out my
Morphine.
pain pills.
Yeah.
See, I don't need. And that's my other thing. That's why I can't take pain pills. They wreck my stomach.
Oh, really?
Like horribly. Like I thought after the first time I was like, okay, this time I'll just take half one each time and I'll only do it for the first 2 days. I tried that, and by the second,
Shit, that's my favorite part.
Like,
oh
so you're gonna
God,
just
I
go
wish
through the pain, or
I
can
get,
you just
Turn into Rush Limbaugh.
no, I can't.
like have a dirty?
That's awful.
Have a dirty mark.
My friends, give me some more of your pills. Damn Democrats,
I
drug
need
using
money for your
Democrats.
pills. You don't know what's in my cigar. I can't take because
Yeah.
pills make you really. Some people really constipated.
Yeah,
and,
they bind you up.
and they do that to me. But like I get like backed up here, so I get these stabbing, horrendous pains in my
Oh,
upper
terrible.
abdomen.
Terrible.
Like I can't. I know TMI, but I can't do a colonoscopy.
No.
because I've tried the stuff twice, and I can't take the pills on an empty stomach. I know, so I
You're
just
gonna
pooped in a
take
box.
my word.
Oh, sent it off.
Yeah,
That's always
Cologuard.
fun.
I pooped in a box and sent it to my ex-husband. No, I sent it to
Throw a little-
Cologuard.
Little note for the mailman.
I know.
Sorry.
Sorry. I'm so very sorry.
I took it to the
Here's
UPS
a
store on Park Ave.
Pumpkin spice air freshener on here.
I
Just
had
rub it
chili
on.
yesterday.
Chili. That's it. It's dripping.
Sorry, it was corned beef and cabbage night.
Oh.
So the doctor had me do every 2 hours. It was like 600 of ibuprofen and then 200 of, or whatever, extra strength Tylenol.
Yeah.
So, and that actually worked. Ow,
Yeah.
hurts. So anyway, fucking
Sweat
fucks. I'm not happy. So I'll be spending the oh, how am I going to pass out candy? Here,
Throw
kids,
it.
take one.
In your neighborhood, you're giving out candy at the door.
Yeah.
Like whoever the hell. I guess we have some sort of an organization.
Yeah, you live in the suburbs. They like,
And they're
do
like,
all
we're gonna.
snowflake
You have
trick-or-treating."
to put a table at the end of your driveway, and we're giving out candy that way.
Oh, you can't come to the door.
Can't come to the door.
I live in the city. They're doing like smash and grabs. Even if you don't have it, they're putting their fists through your storm door.
I thought it'd be great to put a table out there and then put this really mean junkyard dog on a chain, but make the chain be just short enough so it's not going to really get to the people, but they have to sort of be brave and try to get it and see if they're going to
see
get
how
bit by the
brave they
dog.
are.
It's like a game that should be on Mr. Beast or something. I need a tissue.
I'll go find something for
He'll
you.
come suction you
Thanks.
out.
Talk
That's
amongst
okay.
yourselves.
One of those bulbs like we did for our little babies. Thank
Oh,
you.
a TP.
Oh, classy joint here. Oh, the
It's
class.
single ply.
Sweet. Yeah, all that and nice industrial single ply. Oh, for the
Oh,
love of
here
God.
we go. Put on the sneeze guard.
Achoo. It felt a little drippy. Anyway, we get a hallelujah chorus for toilet paper. Damn. Follow me around all day.
Should see when I have 2-ply.
Ooh.
My goodness.
Said
I
pull out
guess
the good stuff.
that's for the higher paying
Oh
Good
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
podcast.
Yes.
The good stuff.
So yeah, I'm gonna be on the couch, missing all the fun. But I don't
What's
really
the recovery?
care.
What did they say?
Well, they
12
won't know
months
until
till your
I'm.
next accident.
Yeah, exactly.
Cripe.
Well, in Madge years,
I know.
probably due for another one in 6 weeks.
Finally get it healed.
Yeah. The first week, you really cannot put on your own clothes, take a shower. It's a one-arm shower and wash your face. But I got to brush my teeth left-handed. I couldn't even,
Oh my god.
you can't even brush your teeth like that. It fucking sucks. So anyway, let's talk about fun Halloween costumes. Shall we?
We shall.
So,
So you always have the best, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Well, we're going to see some in a minute, but what got me curious about this was what was the evolution of when did Halloween start oozing sex?
Oh, I mean,
Do you know what I mean? Like when we were kids in the 70s, me and Fitz, not Chris.
7Cs.
He's young. And me and 7Cs. And we that's the thing. Why do jingles live in our head? We said that earlier. Like but
Constantly.
we're a consumer society.
I speak in jingles.
Me too.
Yeah.
You and I, since the day we met, it was like, oh my God, he talks in jingles. I'm so. But no, somebody posted a TikTok the other day. I'm hot. I gotta open this. Somebody posted a jingle the other day, and it had.
Sorry.
It was a TikTok video, and it had this jingle in it. Let your soul glow. Who remembers what that is?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Coming to America.
It was coming to America. The people they owned the Jerry Curl company, and it was Soul Glow, and that was the commercial they showed. And I said, "Oh my God, I sing this in my head
Isn't that the
several times a week."
Right?
And I'm not lying. Somebody's like, "It's uplifting," and I'm like, "You know it is. It really brings joy. Gonna let my soul glow."
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
How
Anyway,
freaking funny.
and
And she's your queen to be.
Oh my gosh.
oh my God, that's funny. So I wish I knew the guy who I wish I knew his like real first name, but I love him. He's got like Rickenbacker in his TikTok, but I really enjoy your stuff. It's all musical.
Oh, is it?
It's all musical. You know, me and my stupid trivia and shit. So.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, back to Halloween, shall we? Who sang
Like a
that?
Playboy
Hot
bunny?
chocolate. You sexy thing. So according to
Sexual chocolate.
it's just gonna be coming to America.
That boy good. He can sing.
That is. Don't you want to go to a barbershop?
And they said, "Where's the spoon?"
Right.
It's serious. Did you see the sequel?
Yeah.
I didn't see it because I heard a lot of bad things, and I was just like, you know what? I don't want to ruin it.
because the original is just
you
so
know
good.
what? It was good for exactly what it was, which was just a little quick walk down memory lane.
Yeah, a taste of all the good jokes.
Yeah, it was just a taste. It was just a callback to all the stuff. It didn't try to be anything else.
Yeah.
Really, it didn't try and reinvent the wheel, and it was very purposeful. Like, this is a wink back to something. Remember,
That's just
or a nod to something that was in the first. So it was cute.
Funny.
I mean, it's just to like if you want to. Actually, that's kind of how I thought Top Gun Maverick was too.
Yeah.
It was
No,
just
totally.
a bunch of nods to the shit that happened in the first one.
Agree.
But thank God I finally
Right
saw
down to the
that.
mustache.
Yes.
Come on, Goose.
Absolutely.
Goose's kid has to have the same mustache.
And lo and behold, he plays the piano.
Right.
So this article, I don't know, it's theface.com. I don't know what the hell that is, but it must be true if it's on the internet.
Yep.
But it talks about how it says that they thought the advent of sexy costumes was the 70s.
Okay.
Because it started to be, well, actually, because the end of the 60s was, the sexual revolution. Women.
Who won?
Yeah.
I
Right.
don't know. Oh, hey, let's think of the weirdest, sexiest things. Because, yes, sexy nurse, sexy cop, sexy firefighter,
Sexy garbage man.
sexy,
Bitch girl.
sexy Ed Koch.
Oh, that's redundant.
I know, right?
I know, isn't it?
He is hot.
How am
Or
I
was.
doing?
Oh my god.
For all you New Yorkers out there.
Oh my god.
So this was written by a designer who was having trouble getting a job, and then she's like, she saw an ad for a Halloween costume designer, and she's like, well, hey, there you go. So she was talking about, so when they all became sexy things, and she was saying they do all the blah, 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 blah. Sexy things every possible normal one was covered. So she's at an actual. These are some of the actual weird ones that were coming out in 2014. A sexy Ebola containment suit.
God.
How is that even possible?
That is
Sexy hazmat.
Exactly. And it said a year later, sexy green poo and charcoal burger costume.
charcoal burger.
Sexy green poo?
Yeah.
That's for a whole different type of fetish. I'm afraid.
Yeah,
my
seriously.
goodness.
These are actual ones. These are other ones that have come out that are sexy that they found. Sexy lime wedge. I want to be this one. Sexy Play-Doh.
Oh, sexy Play-Doh.
Sexy beer mug, sexy kangaroo. Well, you know, I can
And you
see
can
that.
make sexy Play-Doh into anything you want,
exactly.
which is kind of
Sexy
cool.
kangaroo.
I think I would rather
in my
be
pouch.
sexy silly putty because you can it'll bounce and you can
And you can put it on the comics.
right
And
you
lift
can
off
get
the
an impression of the comics.
Exactly. I can be Dick Tracy.
sexy dick.
Oh, I don't know what that means. Sexy Stretch Armstrong. Oh, he's already sexy.
Yeah.
This shirtless guy in his
He gets all
tight
stretched out and
pants.
he's just not sexy anymore.
And
Yeah.
then he's droopy. Then he's just droopy.
Then he's droopy, or you. I don't know you. And those boys that were in my class,
Those
it was
boys.
it was their goal in life to destroy Stretch
Yeah,
Armstrong.
break him. Pull
Yeah.
him
Oh
as
yeah,
hard as they could.
and
Yeah.
the stuff that was inside him was really weird.
It's like-
gross,
Yeah,
toxic.
yeah. Like I remember
Goo.
one
Yeah.
group of boys. They like literally tied an arm to each of their bicycles and
my
rode.
God.
And then in the beginning, they didn't anticipate it very well. They like the one boy had the bike what you meant the banana seat
Banana
where you
seat, yeah.
just push the pedal backwards and
the
it
brakes.
brakes. But the other kid had a 10 speed, so it was like zzz when he got pulled. You know, so he tried to go further, and then when it started to pull him back, it was like. Voing, and like he flew,
Voing.
yeah. So he had to be there. It was funny back then, and so they kept, and so then they finally cut it open. One of
Because
them
they were
cut.
like, we just have to
yeah,
see
we
the
just
inside.
have to know. When
Madge, did you ever have
no, I got it cleared up with a prescription.
you got the ointment?
Yeah, I
The
did.
salve.
The salve.
Salve. Liniment.
I said
Wait a
salve at work the other day, and they were like, what's that? And I was like, never mind. It's the liniment, right.
What?
My
A Halloween
my
costume
tincture.
that was that would be considered maybe be considered rude or indelicate
Yeah.
or
Well-
would you be canceled for wearing today?
Yes. But no. What
No
my
blackface, obviously, but
Oh, for God's
my
sake.
famous
I
thing.
don't
That,
understand.
what I was always famous for, even as
All
a kid.
of your things are sexy, though. You're
Well,
just sexy
now
by
I
nature.
stopped being. Well, we'll see some of it. I tried to be sexy. You know, when you're over 50, you're like, oh, I gotta feel wanted. And so, I had several Halloween costumes in my life that people did not get, and I thought it was the cleverest fucking thing on earth. You know.
And people, but you had to
People,
explain
what are
it to
you?
everyone, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
So that kind of lost. Yeah.
I'm a Mexican stockbroker. Can't you tell?
I know, right?
Well, my long love started. My brother Michael. Shout out to Mr. Mike.
What's up, Mike?
Hey, Mike, Mike Madigan, Mike. So, Mike, it was probably 1977. It was around the, remember the gas crisis and
Yes.
everything. So that started, I was 12.
I had gas crisis yesterday.
Oh, jeez.
And my brother was living in Buffalo, living it up in an apartment. And he came home to go to a costume party here, but he had worn this costume at several apartments. You know, he was so he's 11 years older than me. So, you know, what he was,
70.
yeah, he was 100. So, you know, he's just out of college, and he had taken a bed sheet and put it over his head here, and then put a strap around it, and then on the back of it, it let it flow like a chic, and on the back he drew the Exxon logo.
Oh. He's an OPEC minister?
And I thought in 1977 that was the funniest fucking thing
Right?
I've ever seen in my entire life. I'm like, you're my hero, you're God. And then I think I borrowed it from him later. And yeah, we are 13-year-old. What are you, a ghost?
And you're
No,
like,
I'm
yeah,
and the kid's
I'm a
like,
gas station ghost.
yeah. I remember one
my
year
gosh.
that was back to your question. That was probably not in good taste. I was just post-divorce, and I had this cute black wraparound dress. It looked kind of like a Diane von Furstenberg.
Oh, yes.
You know, you remember that? A black wraparound dress. It looked very 70s. This is probably, 2004, something around there. And then I had hair like this, and it was kind of, I could make it into like feathers. I feathered it back, and I had high heels. You know, I looked like I was in the 70s. And then I put some white powder under my nose, and I was carrying a bag that was just filled with pills. It had like a baggie full of flour. It was supposed to be Coke, and then I had all these old prescription bottles of mine. Like I put, like Tylenol and shit in them. And they're like, "What are you?" I'm like, "I'm a Studio 54 customer, guest, patron, whatever."
And they were like, "What's?"
And and then some people, they're like, "Oh, that's funny," but like to look at me, they're like, "Oh, she's a little behind the trends in
her Halloween costume." Sorry.
No, they thought that that was my everyday thing. Like,
they thought you were looking like, and you're like,
she's still stuck in the So I'm like, okay, let me
nice shoulder
get rid
pads.
Of that. Yeah, it was. So that's been a running theme. So I brought a few. I don't know. Have you ever had a tasteless costume, or have you ever had a tasteless?
I'm not a costumer.
Yeah, you're not a.
When I was a kid,
I love to see it and go to costume things, but I'm. Not
I
a
dress
big
up for
dresser
everything.
upper. I know.
St. Patrick's Day.
Today.
It's today. It's take your pet to work day. No, I don't know. Oh, I did a costume, and my kids went on that weird, clever costumes that nobody else got thing too. I had to draw. My son was like 12, and I had to draw whiskers on him one year because he wore. He had whiskers. Full beard, and then he wore like jeans and sneakers and an overcoat and a backwards hat, and he was Silent Bob.
Yeah, nice.
See, I knew you'd get that. Do you know who Silent Bob is? Jay and Silent Bob are running characters in Kevin Smith movies.
Oh, I don't even know Kevin.
Clerks,
and I'm going to see
Dogma.
Kevin Smith at the end of November.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, because Bottom Feeders got into their new film festival.
How fun! Congratulations! Yay!
Yeah, so we get to go meet Kevin Smith and
oh my God,
whatnot.
Do you need a +1?
I know, right?
So yeah, his Mallrats, Clerks, Dogma.
Yeah.
Something about Amy?
Chasing Amy.
Chasing Amy. Something
Jay
about
and Silent Bob
Something
Strike
a different
Back.
movie.
Something
Jay and
about
Silent
Mary.
Bob. So anyway, my son was talking about. So more. Oh, I did have a couple ones when I was pregnant. With each of my 3 kids, each one I was pregnant during Halloween, and I had fun. Like I went and bought and my kids were born in like January and February, so March I was far along, so I had a bump, and I bought a cheap ass Robin Hood. What's her name?
I don't know.
Robin Givens.
No, I don't think so.
Little Red Riding Hood. Oh my God.
Little Red Robin Hood.
I just had a senior moment. Robin in the Hood. Hood.
Little Red
Riding.
Robin
I don't
Hood.
know.
Boys in the Robin Hood.
There you go.
Oh my
And
God.
so
Red Riding Hood, and that was in your basket. Your basket was full.
Yeah. No, man, I like it was the elastic started here and like it barely covered me. I had to wear like leggings with it. So I was a pregnant Little Red Riding Hood. And then of course, yeah.
I love it.
I borrowed that from my sister Molly, who when she was pregnant with her first Maddie, it was 1984. She used to sew a lot when she was pregnant with Maddie, who was born around the same time. So she had a bump. She made herself a Girl Scout uniform.
Oh my God. Pregnant Girl Scout.
Which today they're going back to probably cancelable. Yeah. Tasteless, whatever.
Oh my God.
But then, we've all seen the pregnant nun and the sexy nun and the. Anyway. Oh, so actually, you know what? One year I did, I wore this long black wig and I wore a gown and stuff and really heavy makeup and like a tiara. And another one that nobody got, I went as a drag queen.
Oh my! Well, I would have gotten that one.
Because I did the exaggerated
You did it,
makeup.
yes, because that's what it is.
This is
yeah,
like 10 years ago. And again,
And then you
I'm
don't
like,
shave your legs.
I'm so fucking funny. To me.
Some of that, you
Nobody
got to hand out a little leaflet.
I know. Oh, so wait, one more thing I did with the Little Red Riding Hood costume. I recycled it again, as one does. And I wore had like a white top, and I like pulled it down, had a black bra hanging out, and I made like a tattoo, and I wore fishnets and high heels and heavy makeup and a cigarette hanging out of my mouth, and I was Little Red Riding Ho.
Oh, that's hysterical.
Yeah, I've had
I
people
was that
just
one before the pregnant one. No, I'm kidding. Another tasteless one I saw, and well, I didn't see it. The woman explained it to me, and she was so goddamn proud of herself. So it was out in Fairhaven, and they always have two places have big, huge Halloween balls.
No,
And,
orange.
yeah.
They would be orange. Yeah. Halloween balls
Possibly
are
blue.
orange.
And so this woman and her husband were, unfortunately, he's no longer with us. They used to do couples things all the time. Like one year, them and two of their adult kids, and maybe had somebody else too, all dressed up as the Munsters.
Oh, that'd be fun.
And
though.
it was funny because he was
Well,
like,
eh?
he was like,
Oh.
yeah, he was like 6'4". They were perfect. And so they would go all out. And this one year they were cute as hell. It was just the two of them, and they were dressed as bugs. And they had black outfits, and then,
Like
their
antenna
hands,
and
and they
stuff
had
and-
a couple other arms hanging off their arms. And then they had, do you know what tea strainers are? Those little
Yes,
metal.
yeah,
they
yeah.
had tea strainers over their eyes, and
Oh,
they
my
were so
God.
cute. We were talking about it. I'm like, oh, you always do the best things. And she was telling me, and she's like, oh my God, one year it was hilarious. I had on I think a bathrobe or pajamas and slippers, and I had like food stamps hanging on my pockets.
Oh, my
and
goodness.
and I had baby dolls pinned all over me, and I had curlers in my hair and a black face, and I went as the welfare queen.
You're like, that's not funny at all.
Yeah.
Ma'am.
I was like, yeah. I was
How do
literally,
you even?
yeah. And it was in a really, really crowded bar. It was at Little Sodas. And I was waiting, I think I was waiting for John to like come home. I'm just, having a drink, and it was starting to get really crowded in there. And
You were like, okay. Yeah, you can't even respond to that.
I
You
could,
just
I was
walk
like,
away.
oh, I think I kind of went
Yeah.
like, ooh.
Yeah.
And
like,
she's like,
"What?"
no, yeah, exactly. She was like, it was funny.
hysterical, right? Yeah. Okay.
We're going to look at some of my attempts at, these are the only pictures I have of Halloween costumes that I could find.
That you could find, but you probably have a billion of them.
Now you can,
Oh.
yeah, I wish I'd
remember
made
that.
that. Yeah, I wish I'd made that lighter because it looked really good. That was me as Madonna.
Madonna.
Madonna. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I meant to because I had like a corset on, and then leggings that were pulled up to my knees, and I had fishnets under them and high boots, and I had my hair all curly and tied up in a
Sock.
thing, like it was a fishnet
Thing.
thing,
Oh
and
my
then I
God.
had the
And all those.
yeah, it was like the Desperately Seeking
It is, yeah.
Susan.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, that's yeah. I'm getting that
So
vibe.
that was fun. That had to be 2012,
Was it
2013.
that long ago?
Yeah.
I totally remember that.
Yes, you saw me out. So
Yeah.
I used to go to a bar all the time every Halloween that Chris and I met at, and Chris has seen all of these.
Oh my God, they're awesome. That's great.
So
though.
there's that one. Thank you.
Next one?
Yep.
Shebop. Oh.
Oh, that's a blurry ass picture I gave
No,
you.
it's
Sorry.
good.
I
don't
thought it was just my eyes going.
So, oh, that's a terrible picture. Sorry. I'll see if I can put one in post production. I was a groupie.
For who?
Yeah, again. I
Be a little specific
That's
here.
hysterical.
just a rock groupie, or like a rock star
You
from
could
the
totally be a rock
70s.
star because you look like a.
Again, I had like a some sort of corset, and that was a jacket with a like gold lame lapel, and then
is that
high
all
heel
your own
boots.
hair,
and,
too?
Yeah,
You
that's
had a
all my
lot of
own
hair.
hair. Oh yeah, I had a lot of hair. I teased it up, and okay, so there was that one.
Okay, that one we didn't.
Hey.
I don't remember that one actually.
This was one of those. I don't have anything to wear, and that day I went and
Glinda.
yeah, I was just the fairy godmother. I went to Savers and found
Yeah,
that gown.
that's the last minute.
Yeah,
it's like a 7-Eleven.
Yeah,
costume.
and I think that was an old crown from my girl's dress-up bag.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
and as was the wand. Oh
And
my
that's-
god!
It's your fur,
And that was
that's your
that little
fur
shawl.
stole. Yeah.
Fake fur little stole thing I have. So
Oh, the witch Mary.
okay, so now
Oh, and which one's which now?
okay, that's me with the sash.
Yeah.
And
What does that say?
It says Miss Martville.
Miss Martville?
Yes. So I took the
like
oh
your
god, I
hat.
used this gown for like so many years in a row. You'll see. This was out in Fairhaven, and John, we were going through a costume store, and John didn't know what to be, so we found this Up in Smoke University shirt and that long wig. So John's a stoner.
Oh
He has a
gosh.
knit beanie on. Me, I had that gown on, necklace. The shawl I made out of it's camouflage material, and then the hat is camouflage.
Oh my gosh.
And then I put a crown on it, so I was a like redneck
Like
out
a
in the
redneck
sticks beauty queen.
Beauty queen. Oh my god.
And
how
the people, and because I asked them, I'm like, what is it? And it was in the first couple of years that we were dating. So I was
Marktown.
like, what's a really tiny town out here? Like, just like it has a street.
Yeah.
And they told
And they were
me,
like, Martville.
and people, yeah. So this one, people laughed their asses off.
Oh,
out
because
there.
they knew it. They knew what it
They
meant.
were in on the joke. They knew it. Oh, I was wearing boots too. I was wearing like muck boots. That's
Oh, my
right.
God.
Under my gown.
That would definitely.
So
Yeah.
because it's not a dig. Everybody wears camouflage out there.
Well, they're hunters.
Pert near, damn near, and yeah, they're
They're trying to
hunters
blend
and
in.
yeah. So
Oh my god, so cute.
this was me just being. I told people it was I was being myself in college. Yeah,
It's totally
another
is,
clever,
though. It totally is 80s.
So I had on a black pencil skirt, and then I had on footless. Well, they were like leggings, fishnet leggings. I pulled up, and those are leopard skin boots. That's a Sex Pistols T-shirt, and the back of that sweater says "Thanks for nothing." I know you've seen that sweater.
Oh yeah, that totally looks 80s.
So, yeah,
And with your
it
hair
was.
like
People were
that
like,
and
"Oh,
the
my-"
sunglasses. And
Yeah, because that was me. I'm like, God, am I the
we
laziest
all look like
fucking
that.
the absolute laziest one I ever did was I took a print fitted sheet and cut 2 eye holes in it, and I went as a sheet.
Oh my.
Oh, you went as a sheet.
Like-
You're not even a
like
ghost.
what
No.
the-
I'm a
like
sheet.
What the sheet?
I took a sheet.
Oh, there's Anastasia.
Anastasia Beaverhausen. This was I was wearing a suit, a black suit, and I went as Karen Walker.
Yes.
Oh, I had a. Did I have that? No, I had a tote bag that had a bottle of champagne in it, and had drinking martinis, and I just talk like this. I can't. I
Oh,
do
you stayed
when
in
I'm
character, huh?
when I'm drunk,
yeah.
I can do it really well. But yeah, I had pearls on, and because people would always say that whenever
Yeah.
I after a few cocktails, my voice starts to get really high, and they're like, "Oh my God, you're Karen
Well, and
Walker."
you're rich like her and beautiful.
Oh, my
like
God,
her,
yes.
And so you're
And
basically.
yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
I
Okay.
love that one. That is just.
Anastasia Beaverhausen.
And you look just
that was
like her in-
Karen's
I mean, yeah.
thing. I know. That was so much fun.
Who's
So-
Karen Walker?
from Will and Grace.
From Will and Grace.
Okay. Oh,
Well, if it isn't,
I love
Beverly
her.
Leslie.
I absolutely love her.
Beverly Leslie. That's the best.
Now, anyway,
And this year, you're going to be
On the
in
couch.
your nightie
yeah,
on the
I'm
couch.
gonna be.
You need one of those tubes. You stick it through the mail slot and slide their candy out the tube, so
Exactly.
you don't have to go outside. Like
Well,
here.
like a blow dart.
Here's your Whoppers, one at a time.
Hold still, kids.
Oh my God! Do you have a lot of kids trick or treat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because actually, you
What
know,
about the Arundecoid side and the city side?
but that's the thing. The
on
Arundecoid
both
side, there's
sides.
like hardly any kids, and they
the
all come
city
from the
side.
city side because
Tell them to go over to the dining
it's
room.
actually kind of exactly
Trick or treat on the dining room
a
side.
trick or treat on the suburban side. No, I do nice things because the kids do all come over from
Yeah.
the city because
that's great.
a couple blocks from me, it's a really poor section of the city that's really run down and a lot of crime, and it's and in a shitty school district.
Yeah.
It's just a sad place
So
that
that's
they've
good
let
that they
go.
come.
So nobody's giving candy out over there.
No, so they can come to your nice neighborhood.
Right, exactly. So they come across the street, and I'm like, come on. And, I've heard people that are like, oh, all the kids from the city come into our nice neighborhoods, like Pittsford and Mendon, or Pittsford,
'cause they do drive
Fairport.
sometimes.
I love when they come to my neighborhood.
Isn't that what it's about? First of all,
Right.
isn't that what it's about? Is
Exactly.
making it fun for the kids?
Nobody has, when you have part of your roof missing, you don't have money to pass out candy.
We would give out full-size Hershey bars every year.
Yes, that's what I do.
And I know Hershey bar is
Be
kind
nice
of
to the damn kids.
plain Jane,
Nah,
but it's a full size.
Full size, it's good.
Word got around. People were like, "Is this the house that has the large candy bars?" We're like,
Oh yeah, those kids talk.
costs like $600
They
in candy bars.
They talk.
But I get so angry when people are all like, "Oh, it's not my neighborhood, not my kids." What do you think they're walking around
please.
casing the joint?
No.
Are they going to slip
they
past
just want
you?
a little candy.
They just want some decent things.
Yes.
And they don't have them where they live.
Right. So.
So go fuck yourself. Sorry.
Thanks for the granola.
Yeah.
And now you've
Thanks
got to
for the
stand at the end of
toothbrush.
your driveway, right? At the end of your driveway.
We're not. We're actually
with
not
the card table.
We're not doing it this year.
You're not.
No.
You're not
You're
participating?
protesting
No.
because
Yes,
of the
we're-
rules.
Well, hey, we got any news today, Fitz?
There it is.
As a matter of fact, I think we do. Good news. Rochester, New York tops the new list of the most neighborly cities in America.
Oh, see, just what we were talking
Followed
about.
by Madison, Wisconsin. They're the runners-up
Madison.
over there.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Either place, they'll shoot you on sight. They're so friendly.
Can I have some more cheese, please? It stops
Yeah.
me up, but it's so good.
Oh,
So delicious. Put a nice slice of cheese on my apple
And
pie.
I want some chicken French from Rochester.
That's from Webster, yeah.
Yeah.
Webster.
A new study shows that women have a slight edge over men when it comes to remembering words. Words. Comes to remembering words.
Oh, Fitz. You're a funny one.
Wah, wah, wah.
The number one international cuisine in
Saw
England.
that one coming. Anyway. Yeah.
And last but not least, this is very anticlimactic. Alaska canceled
Much like sex
snow
with me.
crab season for the first time ever.
Oh, you're a funny one.
I'm sorry, what?
I didn't hear what you said.
She said
I said much like sex with me. Anticlimactic.
Yes, just shocking. Oh, that's okay. We're listening. Alaska.
Alaska canceled snow crab season for the first time
Oh,
ever.
they're dead, right? They're all dead.
Officials say the populations have declined by 90% in 2 years.
Yeah, they don't
Stop
know
eating
what
all the crab cakes.
Yeah, they don't know what happened to them.
They moved.
Somebody
colder.
well, I read,
Dude,
yes,
we're not
they
gonna
can.
have anything left in this world.
We can't have.
We can't have
this is
anything
why-
nice.
We can't have anything
This
nice.
is why we can't have anything nice.
I heard, it was. They weren't sure if it was
moved.
like
They were like, hell no.
overfishing
Yeah,
or
and it's too warm.
It's too warm. Yeah.
And they like snow crabs, like snow.
Look, it's okay. I've had enough crabs in my lifetime.
Oh, for God's.
Anyway, on that note,
Any hooser. Oh, Anastasia.
yeah.
Third caller gets a lice comb.
Oh,
Sorry.
And a free box of Rid. So anyway, thanks for joining us on another episode of Madge Unmuted. Please subscribe while you're here. Like, subscribe,
down
share,
low. Is it down low?
reduce, reuse, recycle. It
Yes.
depends. It could
It will
be
be.
here. It could be up here.
Could be over there.
Could be over there. There. Anyway, subscribe to Madge Unmuted. I'll be back
I'll be
in
back.
a few weeks.
It's not a 2 month.
Before you know it, Fitz, I want to thank Fitz for
And
producing.
Fitz wants to thank you.
RockVox Studios, rockvox.com for all your rock voxing needs.
All your rock boxing needs.
It's a rock boxer.
No, that's a rock.
Rock fox box.
Yes.
Anyway, Fitz, we love Fitz. And Chris.
Hey,
Chris
it's fun.
Marcotte, thank you so much. Fun as always. And to
Happy
everybody
Halloween.
else, happy Halloween.
Holla.
And holla, and we'll see you next time on Madge Unmuted.
Bye-bye now.